It is 9:03 and I'm just now heading towards the store. I'm probably gonna be late, but I think for an 11-hour trip, snacks are mandatory. So yeah, see you when I get there. So I ended up making it to the store and just grabbing some fruit snacks and this golden lentil soup, which is really good. I didn't have to be to the train station till 3, so I just ended up touring around the city. While on the trip, we stopped down at this little place called Lynn's Restaurant and picked up an Ola Berry cream puff. Now, I'm not 100% sure exactly where it was, but when I find out, I will link it in the description. The drive to Ragged Edge wasn't bad at all. The scenery was nice and the weather was great. The only complaint that I really had is the closer you got to Ragged Edge, the worse the Wi-Fi connection really got. It's horrible. But once we made it to Ragged Edge, I can honestly say it was fantastic. Like every scenery, every angle, anywhere you went was great. And it was just like a little spot at the end where there was a ledge where you got a view of like the whole entire ocean. It was just beautiful. The next place we ended up going to is called Seal Beach, and this place was pretty cool. It was very unique to all the other beaches because, well, there were seals everywhere. While on the beach, you could see the seals like playing around and, just hanging out with each other, doing what seals do. And it was a really cool, unique experience, and I'm glad I had the chance to experience it. While on the ride back to the train station, I got to see Michael Jackson's castle. I couldn't tour it because of coronavirus, but it was still a pretty nice sight to see. We finally made it back into town, and once we did, we grabbed a little bite of Chipotle, then went to the train station and boarded. The train took forever to start off in the beginning, but once it got started off, we got to see some pretty nice views. After a couple hours on the train, the sun began to set, and that's when the worth of the train ride really kicked in. Seeing the plains covered in gold and orange and yellows was pretty magnificent to see. After a couple more hours on the train, I nodded off and ended up going to sleep. And when I woke up, it was so dark outside that I couldn't tell if we were in a tunnel or not. I think riding through the city at nighttime must have been one of the most enjoyable parts of the train ride. Getting to see all of the lights and all of the people inside of their homes working out, people coming off of work, and things like that was pretty cool. That wraps up the video. After a couple more hours, we made it back into town and everything was nice and smooth sailings. We packed up all of our bags and sat and waited for our ride to come. And yeah, that concludes the ride. Thank you for watching.